What's good? What's happening? All right. I think it's my first time reacting to Moist Critical video, bro. Goodbye, Rooster Teeth. This caught my eye. All right. Rooster Teeth, bro. I grew up watching their videos. I was in elementary school, middle school, watching their videos. What do you mean goodbye? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Today I've got the black shirt on for this funeral service for one of
Damn.
YouTube's first major content teams, Rooster Teeth.
Damn.
After 21 years, Warner Bros. Discovery has announced that it's
What?
shutting down Rooster Teeth. Now, they're not getting outright euthanized and going to the Shadow Realm or anything because there are certain Rooster Teeth projects that will persist past this, but by and large, Rooster Teeth, as you've known them, will cease to operate in the capacity that it has been. With its closure, about 150 full-time employees will be laid off, with additional contractors and content
Damn.
creators taking a huge hit as well. Wishing the employees the best moving forward. I hope they find work elsewhere. Just a pretty sad set.
Bro, that's so annoying to hear, bro. A business shutting down or whatever have you, and just their employees laid off. You know, like, who knows? Maybe some of these employees will come together and create something similar. You feel me? Just to keep the ball rolling, because I mean, assuming out of those 150 employees, a lot of them have been working or under Rooster Teeth for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just to get laid off like that is absurd.
Set of circumstances all around, because I know a lot of people, myself included, have very fond memories of this brand. Rooster Teeth was one of the pillars of internet content creation for gaming for
Facts.
a long time. With series like Red vs. Blue, which were these incredible machinimas that really kind of changed the space for a while and had an unbelievable influence online. I still remember being this soiled diaper baby boy toddler, still drinking milk and having nightmares about cursive handwriting, going into GameStop and seeing a Red vs. Blue DVD for sale there. And I couldn't believe it. My fucking mind exploded out of my ears because I knew it from the internet. And at the time, the internet to me was still this mysterious dimension where,
Yep.
Timmy Turner floats around.
Bro, how old is this man? Like, I don't. How old is he? Because like I said, I've known him Rooster Teeth for mad long, bro. Uh, let me see if I could even find that. 29. Damn. Damn.
Around in the cyberspace on an email, but now I was seeing this piece of internet content I was familiar with in the real world, the corporeal dimension, and I thought it was the coolest shit ever. And it still is extremely impressive what they were able to do, and
Facts.
for so long as well.
Facts.
Achievement Hunter, another absolute
Oh, Achievement Hunter. Let's Plays. Bro, I was on that. Their Minecrafts. Everything.
colossal success in the gaming space online. Rooster Teeth was just the gold standard for gaming
Bro.
related content for so long, absolutely crushing it. And it is pretty tragic to see how this story played out for Rooster Teeth in the more recent years. Now, Warner Bros. Has been on this absolute warpath, just leaving mangled corpses in their wake where they're just fucking frying everything they own. And it looks like Rooster Teeth is going to be joining Coyote vs. Acme in their dumpster out back. But unlike Coyote vs. Acme, this one I think a lot of people expected. I just don't think anyone was jump scared by this news. Yes, Warner Bros.' recent business strategy appears to just be friendly fire out the wazoo. It seems like they're operating under the assumption of, if we own nothing, surely we can't continue to lose money. But them axing Rooster Teeth and putting them in the Warner Bros. Cemetery, burying them out back, is not shocking. For the last like
Yeah.
5 or so years, Rooster Teeth has been really treading water. They've been struggling and they've got no water wingies to help them.
Yeah, yeah,
Social
yeah.
Blade only goes as far back as 2021, but you can already see that their views had stagnated and often would decline.
Yeah.
Before this, they were an absolute juggernaut in the scene. So starting in 2021, they were averaging between 8 to 10 million views a month, whereas in their heyday, in their prime, they were pulling in tens of millions of views per month and tens of thousands of subscribers per month. There's a lot of factors that contributed to this decline, the main ones being just an overall loss of interest from a large chunk of their audience that just
Yeah. Everybody grew up. Growing up, you feel me? Other interests. All of that.
went to other channels elsewhere. There's also a ton of controversies that Rooster Teeth kept finding themselves in that they were never able to fully recover from. And a lot of their biggest talent kept leaving them to just go independent and make their own shows and productions. So all of this over time has just led to the current state of Rooster Teeth. It's not flourishing, and it's definitely not profitable.
Damn.
With 150 full-time employees and contractors and content creators, it's losing more money than fucking Madam Web. So it's not surprising that Warner Bros. Made the decision to ultimately just put it to rest. Like, they didn't have many other choices. I guess they could take the 150 full-time employees and just transition them to being door-to-door asbestos sales reps. You'd probably find more money in that than what they were currently finding with the Rooster Teeth brand, which is just sad to see it get to this point. But like I mentioned, it's not the end of everything Rooster Teeth related. They do plan on continuing the Roost podcast network for some time here while they evaluate outside interest in acquiring it. There's also a movie that's being worked on between Warner Bros. And Rooster Teeth that they plan on releasing, though I'd take that with a huge fucking grain of salt right now because Warner Bros. Has become infamous for just destroying movies that are pretty much done for the sake of a tax write-off, like what they've already done with Batgirl and now Coyote vs. Acme. So there's a good chance that this one they just wipe their ass with at the finish line per usual. And they are also currently exploring options for Rooster Teeth's content catalog and some of their IP like Red vs. Blue, Ruby, and Ginlock. So while there is still some Rooster Teeth related content that will survive Judgment Day here, it is still the end of the road for Rooster Teeth itself overall. The general manager of Rooster Teeth, Jordan Levin, made a statement, and I'm going to read this section of it. He said, "We've read the headlines about industry-wide layoffs and closures, and you've heard me give my perspective and updates on the rapidly changing state of media and entertainment during each of our monthly all-hands meetings. Since inheriting ownership and control of Rooster Teeth from AT&T following its acquisition of Time Warner, Warner Bros. Discovery continued its investment in our company, content, and community. Now, however, it's with a heavy heart I announce that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage." Now, there's a lot more in his statement here, but this is the only titty I'm going to suckle on from it. I think this part of the statement is...
Bro, his jokes me crazy.
In his statement here, but this is the only titty I'm going to suckle on from it. I think this part of the statement is the most telling about the challenges that they were facing, and it's challenges that anyone from the outside could also see them facing. As consumer behavior was changing, aka viewers choosing different things over Rooster Teeth and just having a lot more competition in the space, they were no longer like the only place for high quality gaming videos. As the entire digital landscape started to shift, Rooster Teeth kept falling to the wayside, and people were just choosing competitors over them, so they were hemorrhaging their audience, and overall just found it difficult to adapt in the new environment. And then the monetization and advertising changes they make mention of there, I believe the biggest things that affected Rooster Teeth was YouTube's change in how much money is generated by shorter content. For a while, it didn't really matter how long a video was. What dictated the amount of money it earned was basically just views. But then the focus shifted to longer form content with the addition of mid-roll ads, which starting at 8 minutes, you can start putting in ad breaks. And this led to a lot of the focus on the digital landscape being for the longer form content to reach that 8-minute mark. Rooster Teeth's most popular content was usually sub 8 minutes. Their heaviest hitters that were consistently their bread and butter content, like the animated adventures, Red vs. Blue, Rage Quit, aside from a couple of Rage Quit videos which were more than 8 minutes, most of their big successful ones were under 8 minutes, usually between like the 1 to 4 minute ballpark for a lot of these. And I just feel like they took a massive financial hit with that because the content they were producing wasn't cheap stuff for the most part.
Yeah, facts.
And there's
that's a fact, bro. Can only imagine what goes behind the scenes for real. Not only that, didn't the YouTube for ads and middles and shit, wasn't it at 10 minutes and they brought it down to 8? You know what I'm saying? Or was it 5 and they put it up to 8? I don't know which way it goes.
No way they were seeing a return off the ad revenue because the videos were too short to be reaching that like upper echelon of doubloons that you'd make from a YouTube video. So I just think that as they invested more money into these big projects, without increasing the runtime of a lot of them, they weren't seeing a lot of big returns on it, which probably hurt them. And I'm just speculating that that's the change that was probably the biggest thorn in their side, like the most annoying rock in their shoe. But the entire landscape of advertising online and monetization has gone through huge changes since they began. I just feel like that's probably the one that was the most hurtful to them. But anyway, I'll stop speculating on that and instead speculate on something else. So, a lot of people have been wondering now with this announcement what's going to happen to all of the Rooster Teeth affiliated channels that are under their umbrellas. Things like Funhouse or Slow Mo Guys, things like that. Because Rooster Teeth had a lot of other channels outside of just their main one. How will they be affected? I have no fucking clue. It seems like a messy headache to me since they're under the Rooster Teeth brand, which is, of course, owned by Warner Bros.
Very messy, bro. There's too much going on for real. Too much going on. Too much underneath the Rooster Teeth name for real, bro. Damn.
Discovery, which has now pulled the plug on it, taken it off life support. It feels like the other channels are going to have to go independent if they want to keep them going, but I don't think they can just do that. They'll probably have to buy it from Warner Bros., right? Wouldn't that be how it works, considering they just got shut down by Warner Bros.? So if they want to go back up without them, they'd need to acquire the rights from them, I would think. But I also don't really know how all of these inner workings here with their deal.
And if that is a possibility, imagine how much they're gonna tax, bro.
Go. That'd just be my guess. I would imagine a lot of those other channels, like the Slow Mo Guys, would want to continue to operate independently. Yeah. So I think that'll probably be the direction. I just don't exactly know how that's going to work. But again, I'm just a fucking idiot, so there's a good chance that maybe it's not as messy as I think it'll be, and it might be pretty seamless going forward. But either way,
I doubt it.
It is sad.
I doubt it. We're talking about Warner Bros., bro. We're talking about them, humongous, well-known, established for years, just organization, bro, company. It's not gonna be easy.
See Rooster Teeth shut down after 21 years online and being such a pioneer in the commercialization of gaming content online and really just internet content in general. Rooster Teeth was at the forefront of like breaking ground and commercializing this whole space. So they earned their flowers here, and I'm wishing the best for everyone that was affected by this with the layoffs. I'm wishing you all the best moving forward, and rest in peace to Rooster Teeth. That's about it.
Damn. That's so unfortunate, bro. I'm telling y'all, I was young. I was like, I don't even know for real, bro. I was just in middle school, elementary school, watching Rooster Teeth, everything that comes with it, you know, Achievement Hunters, Let's Play, Red vs. Blue, all of that, bro. Slow Mo Guys. Actually insane. Rooster Teeth has been in a downward spiral for many years. The scandals and mismanagement were just a reoccurring thing. It makes me so sad because a lot of people there really do care and love what they do. 100%, bro. At least we can remember that the old Rooster Teeth was part of the golden age of the internet. That's a fact. They're literally going to be remembered no matter what happens, for real. You feel me? Rooster Teeth has been murdered several times over from the inside. Anytime something new came out about them, it just kept getting worse, and they quickly grew into the corporate hellscape they claimed to go against in the beginning. That's tough. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain and then die. Damn. Rooster Teeth died a long time ago. I'm actually kind of relieved this reanimated corpse is finally being put to rest. I mean, yeah, you can agree with that too. They've been dead for years now. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time I watched anything of them, I was damn, I was probably like 12 or 14. That was damn, bro. That was more than 10 years ago. What the fuck? That's crazy. Hey man, at least we got to enjoy what they were able to produce. You feel me? Definitely shout out to the employees getting laid off though. Hopefully they find something better or similar where it doesn't hit them as hard, you know. Oh, that's unfortunate, bro. I don't know what you guys thought though. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.